OpenAI just dropped something huge, their own ChatGPT open source model, and guess what? One of them is running on my PC. We got two powerful models. One is GPT OSS 20 billion, which can run on high-end consumer CPUs, and GPT OSS 120 billion, which requires 80 GB of RAM high-end server GPUs. I have split this video into two parts. One, how to install and run GPT OSS model on your PC locally, nothing complicated here, and how to build your own AI app using this model for free, whether it's mobile application or web application. Here's the configuration of PC which is good enough to run 20 billion parameter model. Let's get started with it. If you want to try out these models without installing anything, you can visit to gptoss.com, where they are hosted as a web applications, GPT OS 20 billion and GPT OS 120 billion, and you can directly chat in the web application like this. But if you want to integrate with your project locally, then we have to install these models on our system. For this, click on the download icon on the GPT OSS 20 billion and it will give you some instructions. There are three options to set up this. One is Hugging Face. So Hugging Face is very technical. It requires understanding with Python and server related. So software developers are recommended to use this method. So second method is Ollama. In this video, we are going to use this method, which is Ollama command line interface. The third one is LM Studio. That gives us a graphic user interface desktop application to run this. If you want me to make videos on other methods too, comment below. First, we are going to download the Ollama setup. So go to ollama.com and click on the download button here. So whatever operating system you have, the whole setup will be similar to all the operating systems. I am clicking download on Windows, download and install the setup. After the install, you have to launch this desktop application, this user interface, where on the drop downs option, you have to select GPT OS 20 billion parameters and then send hi in this. This will start downloading the parameters, which is approx 12 GB. So after download is done, you can directly chat with this application just like ChatGPT. So I'm entering a prompt. Tell me how to set up Ollama on PC. Ollama, it will autocorrect. So because model is running on my PC, so there is little bit delay in my responses. So here our first part is done. We have installed GPT OS 20 billion parameter model on our PC using Ollama. If you have found this helpful, make sure subscribe to my channel. I post videos on YouTube every Tuesday, and if you have some queries, drop them in comment. Now that you have got GPT model running on your local PC, what if you want to make AI apps with it? You can integrate it with your favorite backend frameworks like Python, Java, Dart, Node.js, or you can use low-code framework like N8N or LangChain to build AI workflows or MVPs. Now you don't need desktop application because now we are going to use Ollama CLI tool, which is already installed and comes with the Ollama setup. Open terminal and type Ollama list. If we give the list of the model name that we just downloaded, that is GPT OSS 20 billion parameter model, then we are good to go for the next step. Otherwise, run this command Ollama poll GPT OSS 20 billion parameter model. This is going to download this same model again and then proceed to the next step. Now run this command in your terminal. This will enable Ollama APIs to be available in your local Wi-Fi network. So you can use those APIs in your mobile applications too. Now run this command Ollama serve. This is going to start the Ollama server and make us available GPT model via Ollama APIs. You can access all the Ollama APIs at the given address. So to test this API, we are going to use Postman. So in the Postman, paste this URL. This API/chat is going to chat with the GPT OSS model. We are going to use method post, and in the body section paste this JSON body as a JSON type. In this first parameter is model, that is the model we are going to use. Currently there is no model available in our PC, so we are going to use GPT OSS 20b. Make sure the key name is same. In the message, the first message will be the system to assigning a role to the GPT model, and the second message is our input. Give me 2 titles of YouTube video where I explain using GPT OSS free in PC. Next is the temperature to enable the creativity. Max token is allowed is 500 and stream is equal to false. So let's click send. So again, because it's running locally in my PC, it's going to take a little bit time. And we got a response. So model name is same, created at message role assistance, and the content part is the main message where run chat GPT OSS free on your PC, full install setup guide, how to use GPTOS on Windows without paying step-by-step tutorial. I like this title, I am going to use it. Now an important point, as a software developer, you should never use these model API directly in your front-end application in productions. For best practices, it is recommended to wrap this API with your backend REST API to protect it from unauthorized access. But in this video, just to test things out locally, I am going to use these APIs directly in our Flutter applications. Now open the Flutter project, and this is a basic template of chat UI on the Flutter applications, we are going to focus on the API part and not the UI part. So you can get the UI application directly from the GitHub link given in the descriptions. So when user is going to click send, I am going to pass this text and send this to the GPT OSS model for the response. Now add this HTTP API code which is going to send the API request to GPT OSS. Here I have passed the same payload. So this is the same payload that I pass in the Postman. In this, the first message of the system act as a helpful assistant and respond strictly in JSON only. This way, the model will respond in the JSON only. So when model will reply in JSON, we can use that information to connect with tools and make an AI agent too. And in the user role, I have passed the text given by the input field from the chat UI. And we are going to receive the response in the JSON format, which is going to append in the chat UI. Now let's run the app. And there you go, your own AI app chat powered by GPT OSS 20 billion model is up and running. And this is just a beginning. From here, you can start building your own AI agents app, add custom tools, or even connect to N8N workflows to automate real tasks using GPT OSS 20 billion models. Try building cool AI apps, experiment, break things, and if you get stuck, drop a question in the comment or reach out to me on social media. There are big updates coming soon from the OpenAI, and if you're serious about building AI powered apps, hit that like and subscribe button. I post YouTube video every Tuesday about coding and AI. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.